So I see the console here. So you wanna join, but you don't wanna speak to me. Okay. It was yesterday, or no, the day before. I wanted to host you on the town hall, but no one responded. So hopefully Sheila today will answer some questions and will show some updates too. Now you wanna speak?
Hey there.
Yes.
Can you
How
hear
are you?
me?
Yes.
Good, and you?
All good, all good.
Amazing. Good.
I waited your response yesterday, but no one responds, so I'm prepared to talk with Gino today. I made all my questions to Gino today, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we would love
Yeah,
to join. We can.
sure, you can answer with him too.
Okay, cool.
That's
Hey, Fez.
how do I record this? Stop
Hey
recording.
everyone, how's everything?
All good. Let's see if Gino wants to start the updates maybe, or we finish with the updates because he has some updates.
Didn't you
So
have
I
a couple
don't.
of questions first to the council?
Sorry?
Didn't you have a couple of questions to the council?
You didn't respond to me. I'm prepared for Gino. No one respond to me. Like he said, yeah, we will come. So I'm prepared to ask Gino. But sure, you can help. Like if there is answers, sure you can join. Like definitely. But I will see if Gino want to start with. Let me add him to the.
Hey, I'm here.
Good. If you
Yeah.
want to start with the updates, or we finish with
You
the
know-
updates, whatever he like.
I would say let's finish with the noise first, and then we can do the updates. I mean, I want to just go to the important stuff at the end, but if you or anyone else in the communities has
whatever you
questions,
prefer. Yeah, whatever you prefer.
yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah,
Sorry, Chair.
maybe before...
I think it's better to just do this.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, I'll
Maybe
record
before,
this.
yes. Maybe before we jump into Gino's updates, I would love to have a word, maybe a couple of minutes, to address everything that has been said over these last few weeks, because
Sure,
I
cool.
think it's important for the community and everyone at least to have a conversation here, and then we can obviously continue with updates or questions or whatever. So if you mind, I will take the mic just for a couple of minutes.
Sure. Definitely.
So, the last few weeks have been very noisy, and I know that there are a few voices that have been hammering down the DAO Council nonstop. And in my point of view, I think that this is happening because we choose to strengthen the DAO structure and prune what isn't working. So I would love to take a minute to reset the facts and try to provide a little bit of overview on what's happening here, at least in my point of view. So the community elected a council with a clear mandate. So basically the community elected people, representatives from the community, from different backgrounds, with different points of view on the project, with different roles that they have filled in the past, and they elected them in a clear and transparent way. The council is now formed, and the council functions as a board So basically provides oversight, structure in strategies, budgets, and other key responsibilities to accomplish the mandate which was being delegated by the community. Because we are a board and we are not executive, we have formed an executive arm, which is the Regenesis Labs. There is the one that is providing the delivery and is providing the results, right? And one of the things that we are promoting and hopefully soon to be approved is the community veto, right? So basically, the council provides this oversight and structure in strategies and everything else, and the community gets to see all the different proposals promoted by the council and gets to veto if they feel that there is something that is not right or is off the mandate or whatever. So we are basically providing a way for the community to stop and put a check and balance in place. That's the model. So we act as representatives of the DAO and the stakeholders. The problem that is happening here, and the way in which I see it, is that with the grants program discontinued and the establishment of both the DAO Council and Regenesis Labs, the committee's responsibility clearly overlaps with the council. That's it. And the real problem is that execution stalls whenever there is a legacy signatory that can override council approved decisions and direction. So the goal with this proposal, and the one that is creating noise, is to end the deadlock and continue to execute the mandate so that we can start providing results. I have real respect for all the DAO committee members, people that are now part of the DAO committee and people that were part of the committee, for all the past contributions, whenever in the DAO committee or outside the DAO committee, in whatever role you have filled in the past. But the current wave of claims and personal attacks without any real evidence puts to clarity that the only real objective that you guys have in this moment is creating noise and gaslighting, which is something that we won't allow to happen. So I will talk a little bit about what is happening here in this town hall, right? So we have seen in the announcement channel the proposal of the town hall. That's fucking crazy. The town hall is not a campaign stage. It's a place to share information and updates with the community. And it's crazy to see that it has been weaponized to push a narrative after seeing that you are losing the discussion and the vote in the forum. So you're basically turning an open call into a political propaganda. Guys, it completely crosses the line on integrity, and to be honest, gives everyone a little bit of dose of professional cringe. And in terms of the hard accusations you have made on our integrity, I have to tell you that you are not hitting just the council as in an abstract, but you are saying that 5 different people with different backgrounds and viewpoints on the projects and different contributions, all of them decided to be corrupt at once. So you are basically saying the community that we are getting together, that we don't have any checks and balance in our own process, and that we are being corrupt. You don't have any evidence to show that. So that's not fair for the people that are standing here on the roles, the people that are putting their time and effort into making this happen. So and it's also not healthy for the culture itself. So the question here for everyone that is part of this community and everyone that is part of the Decentraland project in general, right? Is this really the culture that we want to have? Is this really the culture that we want to have going forward? Guess what? At least for me, this is not what I want for the project, and I'm not allowing that to happen. So in regards to all the questions that you've been pushing towards us, one of the things that we will do probably as soon as possible is providing a request for information mechanism so that the community can ask clear questions about the Regenesis projects, finances, execution, and get answers in a single way, in a canonical way, with a single council voice. one place to ask, one place to read the answers, and one place for these things to be addressed. That's the way in which we can make sure that there is an organized place, a structured way to answer the questions, but not this way. So I think that there's been only 3 months since the Regenesis Labs started, and the unique goal of the Council and the Regenesis Lab is to start showing real results in the form of a mobile client launch, a web client launch, more in-world content to attract new users and retain people so that they have better things to do inside the world, and obviously better tools to empower creators and to empower communities as a whole. So what I'm asking for everyone here and everyone being part of this discussion in general is to judge us by those results, not by a loud narrative that is designed to fill the air with noise. I know we are not perfect. Regenesis Labs is new, the council is new, and we've been setting up structure, team, operations. A couple of things weren't 100% on point at launch, and we addressed that, and we know that there are things to improve. The council is not perfect, either the Regenesis Labs. But the thing important here is that we are doing this as persons that really love the project and really want this to move forward. That's the goal, right? So hopefully, with that in mind, I'm sorry for taking maybe a couple of minutes here. I just wanted to say that because it's really unfair to see us being called thieves or all this crazy nonsense that makes, again, no clear sense. And hopefully we are able to go to the forums and go to the DAO and vote, because that's the way, that's the mechanism that we have for voting things and making things happen. And hopefully we address the narrative. The mandate is clear. There are checks in place, and hopefully the request for information, that's the mechanism and the way to be happen. And hopefully we can start shifting from noise to delivery. I really hope that we can find a way to make it work. I don't know if any other council member want to say anything else. That's pretty much for my side. And
sorry.
And hopefully Gino can also provide some updates, because I know there is a lot of really good work that is being done in Regenesis Labs, and hopefully the community gets to see that. Thank you.
Yes, thanks, Agus. I think you pretty much covered everything that I would love to say out loud. It's been a rough couple of weeks for the members of the council and the DAO as an organization, as a community. It's literally brought me to the darkest moments of this DAO, in which you couldn't just hold a single discussion with respect and civility in the Discord. So yeah, pretty much disappointed on what's happening, and also wanted to bring just the fact that the committee role is to enact proposals and transactions. Okay, and the problem here is that they are pointing out legitimacy issues in the composition of the council. They are pointing out lack of legitimacy on the people that's forming the council. So I will say, and they are also pointing out the fact that there are no check and balances for the council. So I would say, okay, so what's the legitimacy for the council? I mean, you just need to look at the voting power that has put them in those places. And at the same time, I will say that it's really, really concerning that the committee is taking these prerogatives for blocking what has been intended to be a way to move forward, a way to allocate resources in the right way and everything. So yeah, I don't get where these legitimacy issues are coming from, since we are all community members. Some of the council members are big stakeholders, have been involved in the project for many years. So what makes you different, guys, from the council, right? What makes you more valuable, more legitimate to block decisions
I will
Yeah,
tell you.
please go ahead, because
Yes,
I don't
perfect.
see legitimacy issues
Yeah.
there.
First, first I wanna respond to Augustine because he said like if you are elected by the community, like we know Esteban at the end he choose the
Rick,
guys. He
Rick,
choose all the
sorry.
guys.
I think you have some microphone issues. I can really hear
Really?
you well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you hear me
Sorry for that.
better. Now better or same?
There you go. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, okay. Like first, Esteban, who voted at the end and who vote all of you guys. Like me too. Like I voted for you, me too. But yeah, at the end, Esteban choose the final. And Agustin was saying something about decisions, and like I didn't see any decisions from you guys in the last 7 months. Like no votes, nothing in the Discord, or nothing visual for everyone. Like all was hidden, all like nothing, zero. This is what I was uh, saying in the whole time in the Discord. The veto one, like you are speaking about, the veto, I don't know in English how to describe it, but it's ridiculous. Like 500K, who has 500,000K? Like no one has 500,000K. No one has. Even me, I've been 8 years in the game. I almost had 200 something K. But even me, I can't submit the veto. And imagine to pass it, so it will be like worse. Like we will need to call Steban whenever we want a veto. We need to call Steban to come and help us with the veto. Like why the committee, the DAO committee is not the same the DAO council. I can't tell you why. Because DAO committee will never move $1 without proposal. Never. But as we see, like the council moving like $1 million to single wallet, that it have one owner. So if the guy just died or something, the money is gone. So this is the difference. The committee doesn't move $1 out without proposal. But for you guys, you just like do it whatever. I have more question. Like it will come later. More question for you and for Gino
Can I
about
answer?
how the millions move, like how the decision. I want to ask just to see what the process. Like I just want to know the process, how the spending, how the expenses it goes. Like
Okay.
just
Can I
asking.
answer
I'll
your
be
questions?
asked. Yes, sure, please.
Okay, cool. So first thing to say in regards to me not being part of the project, or not being somehow I don't know, present in the last few months, I have to say that I've been part of this project since the early days, in one way or another, and I've been pretty involved in the last, let's say, 5, 6 years in the project.
Saw you.
I will continue to be. I'm part of the board of the foundation, so I know what's going on in the foundation. And not being part of, let's say, inward events doesn't really mean that you are not part of the project. Like, obviously, we come from different backgrounds, and we have different ways to somehow interact with the community and interact with the project. But I don't think you have a valid point there, because obviously what I bring to the table is different from other people in the community here, but it's valuable nevertheless. Second point, you were saying, sorry. So your second point was 500K. Oh, you have a community member there that is part of the DAO committee. It's also part of the sub that has more than 500K in vote to veto any proposal. I'm talking about HP here, about Killian.
Yeah, we have one or two.
And there are many others. And sorry,
Yeah.
There are many. Let me answer, please. Let me answer.
Yeah, please. Yeah, sorry.
There are other people here too. Like they have the voting power, and if you don't have enough voting power, you can always delegate to one, and with your vote and with the other vote, you can reach 100K. It's just a way to put a certain amount so that not everything gets vetoed. I think it's a normal process that is not only happening here in this DAO, but also happens in other DAOs. So I don't know. I do believe that what we are trying to provide is a way so that the community have a saying on the mandate, on the things that we want to promote within the mandate of the DAO Council. But yeah, I can remember your third point, but
yeah, like I don't know, but you can see like no one voting for the proposal except you and Steban and the council. Like no one vote. It's too much. Like 500 is too much. Deadlock, you are saying committee deadlock? Yes, we are deadlocked because for not draining the whole $70 million we have, because probably you will be spending. I will come to this with another question. I will come to this point exactly.
So for
later.
you, it makes sense for a single person with less than 500K to
100,
veto a
100K
decision.
could be, yeah, sure. 100K. It's good.
It makes sense. No. I'm talking about right now less than 500K. So for you, it's okay that a person that singly holds 100K or less could like initiate a veto proposal without the agreement with other stakeholders in the DAO. So that's the thing that we want to avoid. That's the thing that we are trying to put a break, right? To put a stop on that. Because the logic here is that if you're going to put together a veto proposal, it should be something considered with other community members. It's not like, okay, Agus or Shemel or whatever comes to propose a veto proposal. No. The idea is for many community members to put together a proposal and delegate if needed to other community members to create that veto proposal. Because if not, well, we know what's going to happen with that. Thousands and thousands of spam proposals. So 500K isn't crazy at all. I mean, again, if you say that it's okay for anyone to create a veto proposal, I read a comment a couple of days ago for someone proposing 10K for a veto proposal. That doesn't make sense at all. So we have to draw the line somewhere, and 500K is totally reasonable for a couple of members of the community, a couple of stakeholders and delegates to join together and to put a proposal. So if that isn't decentralized, if that isn't policy building bottom up, you don't have anything.
Yeah, I'm not here to convince you, but okay, I understand your point. For me, it's too much. No one can apply it. No one can pass any veto. So probably all your decision, guys, will be valid because no one able to veto them or no one able to pass the veto with 6 million. So all your decisions will be super valid. Like all of them will be applicable because no one will be able to pass them. And let's start some question.
Okay, you prefer to go through the governance process each time the council makes a decision, so that will take more than a month. And
it could
will
be
prefer Esteban to vote all the proposals for getting passed to avoid blocking and everything. Okay, so the veto proposal and the veto procedure is the best way to address this.
No, for the 23 millions you have, it's okay. But now I'm seeing you want to take the whole treasury. If you take the whole treasury, like no one will be able to stop you from spending anything, right? So let's make it this clear for the people, because some people here is not technical. If we remove the committee is gone. DAO committee is gone. You will be able to spend any amount from the treasury, right or no? Like yes or no? Without proposal. Can you answer me this? Like, if we remove the DAO committee now, no barriers, no deadlocks, as you mentioned, you will be able to spend any amount from the treasury without proposal, right or no?
The proposal is the decision of the council that be subject to a veto from the community.
So yes or no? You can spend any amount without.
I would like to jump in here.
We can spend.
I would like to jump in here because I was the one drafting the governance proposals for the council and for the operational company. So the council do not ask for money. They don't have the rights to ask for money to do things. The operational company is the one requesting a budget that gets approved by the council or not, and that gets transferred from the DAO treasury into the Regenesis Labs treasury.
With no proposal.
The council, with the voting from the council and with the veto proposal. But they are not, they cannot ask for money. It's not voted on the proposal.
No, they don't ask to transfer to you. Yeah, I totally understand. Yes.
No, not to transfer to me. to fund the operations of the DAO.
Fund. Yes,
And
sorry.
that has to be justified by an action plan. What you're saying is that they are trying to get the whole treasury, which is not the case, the thing that they are trying to do, or the thing that we are trying to do. And that's something that we discussed quite a few times. And that's something that I've discussed with you personally, is setting up a treasury management strategy for DAO. Because you know how we lost a lot of opportunities in the past for not managing the treasury. But that doesn't give access to the treasury to the council. Like it's not there. It's not part of the mandate, and it's not part of the proposals.
So if the DAO committee finish and the 23 million after 1 year and a half it's finished, you will need another proposal to get more, or you just, because you will have the whole treasury, you will just ask the council, you will get approved, and the money will be transferred to you, right?
The operation. So Regenesis Labs asks the budget to the council,
and the
council is the one that votes, and they are the ones who can get a veto proposal. But it's not the whole treasury; it's just the funding operations of the operational company.
Yeah, so you will be able, to spend from the treasury without any proposal in the future. But
no, that's not true. No. Let's get this clear, okay? So we basically hire a team to execute and to provide results, right? In this case, this is Regenesis Lab. This is Gino performing as an executive director, right? So in the future, whatever happens to that not providing results, obviously the council is responsible for that. So we will obviously try to make bets that make sense for the project. This is a bet.
Yeah, but
we are putting time and effort. Let me finish, please. We are putting time and effort on making this project a vibrant project by creating content again, by putting together a mobile client, by putting together a web client. It's a bet. It's a calibrated bet that we are putting, and that requires money.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're asking. Like it's not like, hey guys, we are trying to get funds to go on vacations to the Caribbean. That's not happening here. So
I don't know. I saw two people transfer 1 million.
Yeah.
I saw two people transfer 1 million. I want to ask Gino, what did they ask you before transferring this amount? Like, did those two people ask you something before transferring this amount? What exactly was there, like a vote, interior vote, or just those two people? Like who the two people who signed the transfer to you, like $1 million? Who signed it? And what the question they asked?
So I think this is important.
Yes.
The operational company treasury and the operational wallet, they are both part of Regenesis Labs ownership. The council is acting as a guardian of the funds, and that's why we have them there. They approve the budget that I've made, and one of the key aspects of that budget was the operational cost. The operational costs cover salaries, covers tooling, and covers anything related to operate the company. The funds that they transferred are the funds required for us to work and to not to be asking for money every time to pay for salaries or whatever.
Yeah,
that's the only move that was moved from the treasury to the operation. Okay.
But when they transfer to you, they ask you like something specific, like why you need 1 million. Do you have a breakdown for how many months? How much the monthly burn rate?
I've already provided that to the council.
That was posted
months ago.
You're not seeing the communication.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, I know exactly the communication. How much your burn rates for 1 month? Let's say 60, 70,000, as I saw last time. 70, maybe 60 for every month, right?
It's not the same every month because we have to pay for operational staff and things like that.
Okay, for the next 3 months, it will be like 200. Why they transfer 1 million? Like, this is my question to a single wallet.
They transfer for the whole operation.
For a year, for 18 months.
Yeah.
And
of course.
Did they know that it's owned by you? Like, did they know that this wallet?
Have you ever run a company?
I run many things. I don't want to go to my life. Like I don't want to go through my
Okay, well,
real
so
life.
probably you're aware
Whatever.
on how
I'm
these things work.
I'm asking the normal. Like I never in my previous company, they would never give you 10,000 without putting your kidney as down payment. You know.
Have you
So
ever raised money?
transferring,
Have you
raise
ever raised
money.
money?
What do you mean raise money? Like this is
Have you
doesn't
ever
how
raised
it works. Like don't like
Have you ever raised
like I
money
will
for
not go.
budget?
I will not go through this. Like you will not transfer $1 million to a single wallet owned by one person. Like
Again,
this is
I'm asking,
foolish.
have you
This
ever
is
raised money?
foolish. I will not answer this. Like this is not the our.
Oh, this is the type of questions that you are asking, mate. Sorry,
So
but
when you
if you
transfer
ever raise
the
money,
money,
you know that you raise money and then you have a budget, and then you execute based on that budget. Your question has no meaning. Sorry. I would suggest that we continue with Gino's update. I think that's probably the best way to spend the
if
time.
you if you don't want, already like it's fine. If you don't want to answer, it's fine. Don't go with it.
I mean, we're answering. I'm answering.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
so we will continue with Gino.
What's
How you accept receiving this amount in private wallet, putting the risk of losing all the fund?
What do you mean private wallet? What do you mean private? Like when a wallet is a multisig that it's published, like it's public, it's on the forum, so anyone can see the operations there. It executes transactions on chain that do not go on like any weird like ODC, or we haven't transferred any, not even a small amount of money to a shady protocol or whatever. Like,
okay,
what do you mean?
Okay.
Like,
give me a minute. If like they transfer the money to a single wallet, like you own this wallet alone. So if something happened to you, the money is gone. This is what I want to say. Like how you took the risk. If the console team doesn't care, why you didn't care to receive all this amount of money in a wallet that have two signature of you? Like this was a big risk.
Okay, yeah.
This is what I mean.
Yeah, of course. It's been corrected. Now what?
Yeah, exactly. Now what? No. So they didn't ask you anything. This is what I wanna where I wanna reach. Like they didn't check. I've been the one checking. Like it should be their work. Like what I'm doing now, it should be their work, not my work. To be honest, like I shouldn't be doing this. Like this is not my work. But like
I mean,
for me, like
2 months to realize.
Yes, because
it took you. Yes. So it took you until the proposal to remove the DAO committee was published. Just
whatever.
Just
yeah.
But okay.
Yeah.
No, just
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'm not here to attacking you. I'm just getting answers. So just
no, dude, you are attacking me. You don't want to go personal on your things, but you're attacking me. You're using my name and you're saying that I'm using money for personal reasons or on personal.
No. I never said this. I never said this. Okay. Even if I trust you or trust even my brother or mother or sister, like you need some guarantee, like to see where the money is spent, like just to audit.
That's a good thing, Risk. That's why you hire a council, and that's why people elected several members to.
But you guys don't doing your work. You are not doing your work.
So how do you know that I'm not doing my work?
I've asked many questions. You never answered.
No, sorry, mate, but you're completely overstepping here. Like, this has become too personal for you, and I know that change is obviously creates discomfort.
Okay.
I think that you are. Mate, sorry, but it's not like.
So allow me to ask Gino. Is any in the dashboard in the future will have like expenses running? Because even in the forum yesterday, what you put everything except the running expenses running for the past month or the past 2 months or the past 3 months. Like you put all the details except those details. Like I don't know how many people currently work in Genesis. Like if you want to ask how many people work at Genesis.
What do you mean? We're putting the expenses, like the progression of the expenses. We even made a dashboard for that.
Yeah, but it doesn't show like the salaries or the vendors or something. Can you show me where exactly we can see?
the salaries of personal employees. No, we will show you the amount of like the operational costs or the compensation costs. That's for sure.
Exactly. Yes. And compensation, vendors, all this. Like I didn't see them in the dashboard. Like each department, how much. Like even it should be like somehow you are getting DAO fund. Even your salary or compensation, the bonus, it should be listed somehow there.
Regenesis Labs got DAO funds to operate. I'm getting funds from Regenesis Labs. I think that's important.
So
okay.
What I'm saying, it shouldn't be mentioned there, right?
I'm not a grantee anymore, and you know that when I was a grantee,
sure,
I pushed for transparency for each one of the grants projects.
So we are doing this as closed book, like, so you will not be showing each department.
It's not closed books. It's going to be open books. If you're asking me for employees to disclose a salary, it's not going to happen. No. I mean, unless someone or the council or someone wants to disclose that, and I would advise for that because a lot of people won't agree to work in a company that discloses personal information. I would advise against that. If that's required, I'll make my decision.
So yeah, all the like categories, vendors, or like let's say the VR department, we will not know how much budget they have like for a month.
Of course, you will know. No, of course, you will know the personal costs or the compensation costs per team. Yeah, for sure.
Let's say the VR. Can I see in the dashboard how much the VR department getting in the dashboard?
We don't have a VR department. It's called research and development, and right now you can only see the costs, like the operational cost per category.
No, the PV client or the PV client, let's say, or the mobile client that they're working. Is it mentioned somewhere there, like, so we can see it, or it's not yet?
No, on the dashboard, but yes, on the reports that we have, and yes, on the things that we're going to be sharing with the council, and the things that we're going to be sharing with auditors for the community to see.
Can you show it to me where in the dashboard the mobile client department has their salary for the last month or for the previous month?
No,
you don't want.
It's personal costs.
But you are saying it's in the dashboard, or no?
The personal costs is in the dashboard. Yeah, of course, you can see there. If you're asking for personal information, or you're asking salaries for a team of one people or two people or three people, well, no, it's not there.
This is what I mean exactly. Like for the team, I don't want the names. Like no one, sure, the names shouldn't be there. Like for sure. The department. Let's say the department of the PV client or mobile clients have 3 persons. So each person will earning X. Let's say 5,000. So we say like the mobile client has three employees, $15,000 a month. Like this kind of thing.
Yeah, of course. That's going to be on the transparency report. Yeah, for sure. Where? Like the amount of people working on things. Yes, for sure.
Not on the dashboard. Not on the dashboard.
I mean, it's not on the dashboard right now. It could be.
Exactly.
But it's going to be on a transparency report.
This is what I'm asking for. Yeah, like it doesn't have like all those expenses. All we see like updates, but zero expenses. Like I don't know how much you spent the last 3 months. I don't know if the council they know. It's not our business. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just asking.
Okay, you're asking. Well, let's see. Like, what do you think about the transparency report? I would also hear from other community members if they have.
Yeah, sure.
Comments. If not,
like for me, just to express myself. For me, I would say like it should be like like as I say, like mobile clients, the employees, the department without any names. Like no names should be there. Each department, each category, like vendors, they have like category. You see, like in the past month, how much money they have. How much money did they have in the past 3 months? How much money did they earn? Like this type of info is not exist in the dashboard. This is what I'm asking for, and this is how it should be. Like this is what I voted for. But if maybe I misunderstood, I don't know. But yeah.
Okay. What you're saying is that we are replicating or duplicating the operations of the foundation, and you know that that's not true. And if you have any issues with foundation,
regarding
that is
expenses, regarding expenses, yeah, we are doing the same now. Like, I don't know how much the department is earning, the foundation. I don't know because they don't say it. So we are duplicating. We are doing foundation too. This is what I wanna say.
You don't know anything about that.
Yeah,
and
exactly,
that's fine.
like,
you don't have to. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like this is what I expect.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe can we move on with some updates?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll not annoy you more. Just go with the update. Thank you for the brief response.
It was 45 minutes, so it wasn't brief.
I have way more questions, but okay.
Well,
that's why we are opening the request for information, and probably that's going to be the best way to do it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Riz, can I just pop in real quick and say that if you can put those questions in the forum, that way they won't get buried. That is the official format that we can respond to. So I'm not sure if there's been a blocker or any reason that has prevented from using the forum.
Yeah, sure, I can.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. Thank you.
Chino, are you there? Oh, you're muted, just in case.
Oh, okay. But you're seeing my Chrome screen or what?
We are seeing your Discord. Yeah, you are sharing Discord. Yeah, right now.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, I will share my entire screen. Awesome. That's it. Are you now looking at my slides?
Yes.
Just to check. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. So we're gonna go over this agenda. I wanted to talk a little bit of the highlights from August, some updates on the operational side and on the financials, and some of the projects that we are working on with some demos. It's important, like if you have any questions, you can use this Slido ID or you can scan the QR to get to the Q&A. It's important to mention that we are here to lead the execution of community-driven initiatives from the Decentraland DAO. The first project that we onboarded is the alternative clients team, which is and was working on building alternative clients on top of the Decentraland protocol. And what we are trying to achieve is leading the development of open source technologies, because we are using DAO funds, and that is one of the requirements that we have, and any platforms that could expand what is possible in Decentraland right now. Regarding the updates, I'm glad to announce that the legal structure is finished. The Decentraland Genesis Labs is a foundation incorporated on the Cayman Islands. That means that we are ready to start getting into agreements and to issue contributor agreements to the people working on the project. We also published the final dashboard that was required by the community in the last couple of weeks. We are also trying to support from the structured side, from the legal side, whatever is needed from the council to operationalize the treasury management strategy. That, as you know, is on hold, but we've been trying to move things there to make it as easy as possible to potentially get into an agreement or wherever is needed from the legal side. And we've been publishing the transparency updates on the forum every month. What happened? Okay, regarding the dashboard, some of you might have seen it, but if not, it's published. The link is on the forum. Basically, it shows the amount of money that was allocated per category on the original budget proposal that we elevated to the council, the amount of money that we've spent in the last few months, in the first 3 months, and the amount of money that we spent per category on each one of the main categories that we have. It also shows the expenditure projection, like for the months that we have ahead. The numbers that you will see from the previous months are basically the money that we spent already, and the rest is projections. And it also shows the status of the wallets, the operational one and the treasury one, and the amount of assets that are being held in each one of the wallets. The mana price at this time that get used for the calculation of the balances. Well, yeah, that's basically it. As I was saying before, any suggestions or comments can be put on the forum, or you can put it directly to me. As I said, at least my current position is that no personal information is going to be shown, but if there's something here that we could improve or that we could specify a little bit, I'm more than happy to do it. Okay, regarding updates. So as I said last month, Gonzalo has been hired. Gonzalo was formerly an engineer on the creator tooling team at the Decentraland Foundation. He's the person responsible for building most of the SDK 7 structure that is being used nowadays by creators to build experiences in Decentraland. And it's a great person to analyze the feasibility of the projects that we are trying to execute and to also improve the capabilities of the alternative clients using the SDK 7. He's been officially onboarded and started the first day of this month in September. And we finally hired a product manager for the research and development team. His name is Rodrigo. He's been working in Maxis Studios in The Sims for the last 3 years. He has experience working in big companies like Google and Mercado Libre, and he's going to be focused on shifting the vision of the research and development team from an engineering-driven team to a more product-led driven team, with the goal of releasing a usable and production-ready version of the mobile clients as soon as possible, hopefully early next year, focused on the onboarding, focused on the usability, and focused on the retentions of the experiences that we craft there. We're also going to be opening 3 hires, one for a product designer for that team, another one for a developer focused on Godot, which is the engine that we are using, the open source engine that we are using to build the mobile clients, and another one for community and marketing, because we need to start executing some of the community activities that we have, but also to start promoting and creating a GDM strategy for the clients as well. Regarding that, I would like to show something that's been in the making for the last 2 months, and the last town hall I didn't have the chance to show this. It's a team that we've been building with the Coding Cave team. I like to call it the Slido killer in Decentraland. The idea is to create a team engagement layer into Decentraland with polls, with surveys, with Q&As. and with simple sync customization and moderation features. Is the first official content project that we are funding and that we are executing. I would love to see this project to be used in town halls, to be used in all hands and things like that. I recorded a little demo that I would like to show. Okay. That's it.
We can't hear the voice. The video is good, but no voice.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you can describe a little bit on what's going on.
Okay, cool. That's weird. It should be streaming the audio. Why is that not working? Give me just 1 second to see if I can do that. Let's see if this works now. Let me know. Can put change colors, add like their logo. Can you hear it now?
Yes. Yes. Maybe you can start.
Yeah. It's in here. Here's like a quick demo. I won't go into a lot of details. The theme has like moderation tools like built in. This is a one-by-one scene designed to be deployed easily on a single parcel. The focus has been more on the functionality and on the modem themselves. The auditorium, the scene can be customized. Like users can put, change colors, add like their logos. This is going to be a Beatles activity, so I put the Rubber Soul logo there. Okay, so here you can see how I can create like multiple choice polls with options. They can be anonymous or not. Another project on a single parcel. Another project, the scene can be customized. Like users can put, change colors, add like their logos. This is going to be a Beatles activity, so. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but I'll move forward and then I will share the video again. Sorry. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but I will go back to the demo. Okay, the next thing that I want to talk to you about is the first vibe coding hackathon, the first hackathon that we're going to be organizing as Regenesis Labs. For that, I would like to invite on stage Toxic, because we invited her as a consultant to lead the execution of this. So Toxic, can you jump on stage real quick? Let me know when you're there. Okay.
Hello. Can you hear me?
That's it. Awesome. Yeah.
Nice. So thank you very much. And yeah, I'm very excited to share that I will be organizing the upcoming hackathon as an external contractor for Regenesis Labs. The team's work so far has been awesome, and I'm really excited to be part of this. But first things first, what's a hackathon? A hackathon is a short creative sprint where people come together to build, learn, and share. It's all about creativity, collaboration, and trying new things, especially with this hackathon because we're making it vibe coding. So this hackathon is all about vibe coding. Instead of chasing perfect code, it's about building around a community-chosen vibe. Think spooky, haunted, eerie, or surreal, all fitting for a Halloween theme. Since we're running the hackathon around Halloween and want to embrace the seasonal vibe. The most important part is this hackathon is created, or more designed, for people who have never built in DCL worlds before. Our goal is to make DCL worlds more known, accessible, and inviting, and to show how easy it can be to start building when you combine it with AI tools. yeah, so everyone will be required to use at least one AI tool, such as Meshi or, ChatGPT. And the participants will have full creative freedom. You can program a game, create an immersive experience, or design expressive and engaging content. The focus is on atmosphere and creativity, not on technical perfection. And to help sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. To help everyone to get started during the hackathon, we will be running workshops and guided sessions in collaboration with LastRoam, providing hands-on tips and support for building in DCL worlds. We're also actively working on partnerships for the hackathon, as well as exploring different hackathon platform options to make the participation even smoother. We're currently in discussion with Lots Cats regarding to design the construction of the official hackathon hub, which will serve as a central place for participants to gather, showcase their works, and connect with the community. I'm also very excited to announce the female community activation Women Building Worlds. The Shifa girls are super motivated to get involved in our ecosystem, and this community-driven effort has already started. We have our own dedicated channel in the community building Decentral Discord server where female users can connect and prepare for the hackathon together. Of course, anyone who identifies as a DCL girlie is more than welcome to join the channel too. And we encourage participants during the hackathon to live stream their progress with special challenges and bonus prizes for those who share the building process. This helps highlighting creativity, inspiring others, and make the hackathon even more interactive. So yeah, we're planning a big lineup of 10 plus events and also partnering with DCL community hosts running alongside the hackathon. The idea is to make the hackathon the main thing happening in the Central Land, where vibe coding, AE building, and community connections keep everyone engaged and having fun. So I will be reaching out to community members to host events very soon. So keep an eye on your DMs. And yeah, we aim for 12 days for the hackathon. There will be plenty of opportunities to build, learn, stream, and embrace the Halloween vibes, all while competing for prize pool over $7,000 in mana. And yeah, this is a chance to try DCL worlds for the first time, maybe. Experiment with AI tools and share your vibe with the community, so stay tuned. We will be dropping more details and updates as we get closer to the hackathon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toxic. Something important to mention is that the main KPI here will be to attract new builders into Decentraland, taking advantage of the lower barriers to build content in Decentraland if you use any AI-assisted either coding or 3D modeling tool. And another thing that we're also going to be testing is that we are going to be using DoorHacks to organize the hackathon. DoorHacks is a platform for hackathon organizers. It's pretty active nowadays, and it will allow us to streamline the operations because, we're still a small team, and it's important to be as efficient as possible in terms of the communication and the execution of it. And it will also increase visibility towards potential participants, people looking what to do in DoorHacks and finding the vibe coding hackathon. And I think it's also interesting because it will allow us to start engaging with other gaming and Web3 projects that use DoorHacks for organized their events. We'll see how that goes. I check what happened with the video so I can share it at the end of this. So I will stop sharing, and Mateo, feel free to share your thing.
Okay, great. Can you see the screen?
Great. Yeah, we can see the slides now. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, hello everyone. I'm Mateo, the engineer manager for research and development team at Regenesis Labs. So formerly known as Protocol Squad when we were a grant. So today the agenda is very simple. I'm going to give an update of the last 3 months of the work in mobile client and also in the baby client. So for those who don't know, our team is responsible for the alternative clients in the Decentraland, one for the mobile client using Godot, and the other one is the experimental web and desktop client using the baby engine. So for the updates on the mobile client, our goal is simple, reach a broad audience, and make Decentraland easy to access. So here, the last update, we shipped a new multiplayer protocol, so mobile and Foundation players can see each other. All clients share the same word, so now if you push the joystick for 1 second in one direction, you will run, so that's a new feature. And then we changed a bit some player experience in 3 areas mainly. The first area is the passport. So you can view other passports and edit your own. Also, if you aim to someone, you can see that you have a highlight effect. And in the passport, you can mute and block. And also you can mute and block from the nearby player list. So basically, mute and block. Mute just stops the voice chat and the chat messages for receiving from someone. And if you block someone, it's that, and also you don't see the avatar. You can manage both in the passport and the nearby player list. So then we change a bit about the nicknames. Now you have nickname bubbles over the head. Your chosen name appears above your avatar. And also when you send a message, you can see that the messages are also above in that bubble and briefly floats above your character, so you can interact with your friends with that. And also we change a bit how you interact with the world. Before, if you touch some place, you select whatever you selected, and now it's working like a you aiming at something and you can select from there. And then regarding a bit an update of the performance, we have improved the performance and equalized visuals between iOS and Android. And finally, I wanted to say that this is part of the last update, but it's about the portrait mode. You have multiple screen, the Genesis map, Discover, Backpack, settings, and so on. So that's I want to show that because that's the base for the next steps. We want to implement social features, so like friends, private chats, communities, and a stronger notification system, so you can reply to a private message from anywhere without entering the world. So I think that's going to be huge, and this is going to change how you interact with the Decentraland and all your community and friends in Decentraland. So also we are putting a lot of effort into publishing in the App Store, complying with the Apple's requirements, and that are the updates for the Godot client in this month. Also, I'm going to give the update for the baby client. 1 second. Yes. Baby is experimental but promising because of its performance. It allows us to do very crazy stuff that I'm going to show. I'm going to get a bit technical now for maybe the content creators will understand me, but the UI in Baby Explorer is a SDK7 scene. So basically all the UI that you are seeing, so the chat or the backpack, the passport that you are seeing is a SDK7 scene. So I think it's a great concept. And this allows to any content creator develop the Baby engine also and the UI. And this also allows us to push the boundaries of the SDK7 for developers and content creators. And we push features like scrollables, render to texture, local storage, and drag events. Recent features include nearby chat, passport view, and real-time minimap. So, for example, the minimap you are seeing in top left is a small camera above your head, and if you see it's live, so the clouds in Genesis map is moving, so if you can see that in the map, and that is SDK7, so it's using a UI video texture and a texture camera, experiment a new feature for the Baby client. So rendering wise, Baby supports a long distance view of the world using octahedral imposters, the same technique popularized in games like Fortnite to render huge environments efficiently. That lets us draw the entire Genesis city at once. I think this view is great. And we built this, we added this 3D map. Some people say that it's like a bird view. And it's just pressing the minimap, and you can explore the whole Genesis city in any part in real time and with a 3D view. I think it's awesome. And from there, you can jump wherever you want. And I think it will allow us to create new opportunities for the Centroland. Some dream or some ideas, crazy ideas that we have is, for example, when you are in a war, you can see the entire Genesis city under the floor, and the worlds will be like floating islands. So I think those kind of ideas are going to be crazy and very interesting to implement in the Centroland. And another great news that all that you just see works in web. So with near native performance. So in the last months, we re-implemented the communication system, video streaming, and added multi-thread asset loading to avoid hiccups, something that the legacy web client couldn't do. So now we are going to target web, and it's working very well. The proof of concept is ended, and we are going for the next step to a more robust version and an alpha version, so you can play just with a link. You enter, and it's going to be even lighter than the Explorer. The Explorer that has the legacy client in Unity is like 4 times lighter. And finally, next step is polishing the UI. This is just a video showing that you can explore the entire world in Baby. And also we want to explore Baby as a content creation tool. So creator can build the scenes in the web client, iterate fast, and also we want to integrate with AI. For example, imagine like a lovable, for those who knows, for the central scenes, just to see how the potential of this. So I think there are great things that is going to happen here. So that's it. Thank you to everyone. That are the updates from our side. So thank you. Hope that you liked.
Great. Thanks, Mateo. Okay, I will try to, I know that we are a couple of minutes delayed, but I would love to share the work that the Coding Cave team has been doing regarding the Team Hub. Sorry about the video stuff. So I will share my screen. Entire screen. Share stream audio. That's it. Okay. So let me know if something's off. Okay, so here you can see how I can create like multiple choice polls with options. They can be anonymous or not. So yeah, then people will be able to answer. You can see on the right side the amount of questions that the poll got. You can of course change your vote. You can see the results. What we are looking is a moderation view, so you see all the tools. Participants can only see some things here. And when the activity closes, everyone will see the final results. So I think this is pretty cool. Another thing that we've been experimenting too is with the idea of immersive polls. So this is also a poll, it's also multiple choice, but the difference is that when the poll gets created, participants can like move within the scene, around the scene, to vote for answers. It's basically the same mechanism, but it's a little bit more immersive and fun. Results are updated in real time. There's like a countdown there, it's like a 30-second countdown. You can close the activity if you want earlier, and everyone will see the results there. Another thing is like ratings, like surveys. It's like super easy. People can rate a question or can rate like whatever you're putting there. And finally, I think this is like the most interesting activity, or the most interesting thing is the Q&A inside Word. For me, this is like fundamental, and this is what it will allow us to potentially replace Slido and have the whole experience in Word. The Q&As can be moderated or unmoderated. If moderated, like hosts must approve, right? Like questions before they became visible to everyone, and they can also mark them as answered if they want. So here we're looking at the moderation view, so you see the to review queue, but if not, you will only see the no and the answered one. People can vote. The questions get sorted by votes. So I think this is like pretty cool. You can close the activity, and when you close, you will see the questions that got answered and the questions that got unanswered. Okay, so next steps on this. So the scene will be available in September in the Decentraland Scenes repo. We are also adapting the functionality to convert it into like a library, so anyone can add it to their scenes. And our goal for the scene is to eventually become available on the Creator Hub as a template. It would be amazing, and also to transform the stand into a smart item, so anyone can place the stand and get the functionality on their scenes. Of course, this will require work from the Creator Tools team. So yeah, this is what we've been working, and now I'll hand it over to Mateo, which. Okay, that's it. Sorry about having to show this twice. Well, I think that's all from our side. I don't know if there's questions. I will open the Slido to see if there's something there. And if not, you can just like open your mic, jump in stage to wherever you feel. All right, there are two questions. The first one is, don't argue about money. It's never been a good idea. On the contrary, discuss the ideas that can make this grow. That's where all your efforts should be. Thanks. Okay, thanks for that comment. It's not a question. Money is important, of course, and it always creates some issues. We are trying to do the best we can and to be as transparent as possible. As I always say, I think it's important to first assume good faith. But I agree that ideas and progress is what will make this project move forward. And the other question is regarding latest Baby client update on GitHub was on May 23. When will be the new update with all the new features? So I don't know, Mateo, if you want to answer this one, but probably it's because it's been refocused on web. But if you want to answer that one.
So basically, we are focusing in the web client, and we are not focusing so much in the desktop client of Baby. We want to release in the next months an alpha version of the web client of the Baby. It's not ready to be published, so that's the reason that we are not publishing. It's just we have test links that are not working for an end user. So hope that the alpha is going to be in for the end of the year. So that's it for now.
Awesome. All right. Any other questions or open mic thing? Right. Okay. Then I think that's it. Oh.
Yeah,
go ahead. Oh, okay. It was a mistake. All right. If no one else wants to ask questions or say something, thanks so much. We'll be coming with more updates soon. And as I was saying on the chat, we are going to be putting like a small test group for the MOE clients. It's important to start testing out stuff because it's been, even though the clients got more than 10,000 case downloads on the Play Store, we're going to be sharing some of those numbers later on. I don't want to brag about vanity metrics because downloads doesn't mean anything if you don't get retention. But without promotion, without marketing, without basically nothing at all, I think it's a nice sign that it's a nice signal that a MOE client is needed. Okay, there's one more question on Slido regarding Baby. Camera system in Baby client, will it be possible to implement in Baby clients your own camera system in the worlds? I don't know.
I'm not sure if I understand the question. You can control the camera. You have the component that you can control wherever you want to be the camera at. So I think yes. I think so. Yes. If you want to clarify the question, will be great also.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Thanks so much, folks.
Thank you, everyone.
Take care.